When a U.S. Marine gets killed in cold blood, hell was unleashed. A deal with the demon Malbosia is just one of the no facts about Spawn, an assassin who is back on Earth to unleash chaos to those who wronged him. A perfect cast for the roles, and positive news about the production side of things are just what we needed for the project moving forward. Recap. Sitting in the director's chair for the first time, famed comic book creator Todd McFarlane will helm things for the new movie adaptation of his 1990s Image Comics icon, Spawn. 2016 was the year when the first idea about a new movie based on his best-selling character was made, and starting from the ground, the whole process took 4 years, with Spawn finally put in motion in 2020. The studio Blumhouse Productions is the one that will back the movie, and with the cast already put in place, it is only a matter of when, not if, Spawn hits theaters. Many new hints and details are pointing to the fact that the movie might even be an R-rated one, a dark comic book movie. Todd McFarlane has also added that as time went by, more and more calls were coming in, with him taking the liberty to talk with several Academy Award people and some investors on the side as well. So, with everything taken into account, it seems like Spawn will see the light even sooner than we might have expected. Let's say a few years ago. We will go a little bit more in depth about the character down the line. In the meantime, you can get your Spawn fix from the Spawn comics, hundreds of them ready to be read by you. The comics are easily addictive and will keep you busy enough until the movie comes to the big screens. Spawn is also a playable character in the popular video game Mortal Kombat 11. There is also an animated series with the same name, Spawn, but only for the subscribers to Amazon Prime, Hulu, and HBO Max, with Kevin David starring as the titular character. Bits and pieces which should let you in on how the world of Spawn works and what makes him tick. Everything ready to prepare you for the real thing coming soon. Release date. Sadly, there is still no release date as of yet, which is understandable since the production of the movie has not started. The first news about the filming process was that the movie was supposed to begin production in January 2019 in New York City. However, the whole project was put on hold for the majority of 2019. The studio would have done their job by the end of 2019 if they knew what was coming. But no one knew that disaster would strike and the COVID-19 pandemic came, halting everything in the world and changing how the movie industry should work moving forward. The critical box office success of Joker made the whole production think things through if they should continue with the project of it being R-rated, complicating things once again. It seems like Spawn just can't take a break. Luckily, recent news suggests that everything is back on track, and we should be getting new updates regarding the movie sooner than expected. 4 or 5 months ago, the Spawn movie not being in production as of yet can be seen by not a single footage of sort, teaser, or trailer available in today's world. And unfortunately, we don't have anything on the topic as we still don't know what the production will even start. However, keep one eye open at all times, because many things can change in a matter of days. And until then, do some research of your own and share with us what you managed to find. Cast and crew. Todd McFarlane, as we said before, is the one writing the movie, but also the one in the director's chair, which will mark his debut in the role, with him saying that he wants to change things up and make a movie that looks more like a horror movie than the typical action blockbuster. Spawn will play a role as a shadowy figure that is always there in the background, far away from the eyes of the human characters haunted by him. Todd also answered some of the most asked questions. Spawn will look entirely different from the first iteration of the character that appeared back in 1997, and he will not be fighting a supervillain this time around, as he will be the Spectre, the Ghost, the boogeyman that happens to be something that none of us know exists in the real world. A creature like no other, known by the name of Spawn. As for the cast group, it has been confirmed that both Jamie Foxx and Jeremy Renner will be part of the movie as Al Simmons, aka Spawn, and Detective Sam Twitch, respectively. Jamie has expressed his desire to play the role as he is a big Spawn fan. Thus, it is only right to cast him in the lead role, an announcement that came in July 2018, the same month in which Jeremy was also cast to play Sam Twitch, a city detective that investigates cases which lead to Spawn himself. Plot. Considering the state of the movie, with it still not being put in production, story details are still under wraps. However, based on the bits and pieces we managed to dig up, we know for certain that the movie will more or less focus on the character of Al Simmons and his transformation into the infamous Spawn, and how the two are going to get connected to the array of human characters over the course of the events that are about to unfold. But more importantly, how Detective Sam Twitch will get so thoroughly involved into Spawn's supernatural activities. Sam Twitch will also anchor the movie as one of the leading human characters of the movie. And we think that Jeremy Renner was probably one of the best actors to do so. Sadly, this is everything we managed to dig up. As for the movie itself, first things first, it will not be the typical superhero movie we are used to nowadays, but rather a horror story unfolding before your eyes and scaring the living thing out of you. In an interview for comicbook.com, Todd McFarlane even compared the character of Spawn to the shark from Jaws, so you can clearly see where the character will go over the course of the movie, with Spawn showing up at the opportune time to make the entire movie worthwhile. Todd also added that it will feel like a normal story with the addition of a shadow or two moving here and there, and Sam Twitch thinking it is all in his mind, losing it to the point of him not being able to even trust his senses. And if you are a bad guy, then this thing will come for you, and it's going to get you. Who is Spawn? The movie is not a long way off, but it will take some time before we get anything concrete about when it will come out. And in the meantime, let's shift our focus as to who Spawn actually is. A little in-depth look as to what he is, what his motives are, and how he came to be the character we know him as of today. To put it in short, Spawn is a comic book anti-hero, with Al Simmons born and raised in Detroit, a U.S. Marine who joins the CIA. And while on a mission abroad in Botswana, he is betrayed and killed by his superiors. Sent to hell for his deeds on Earth is the place where he strikes a deal with demon Malebolgia to become a powerful supernatural entity, Hellspawn. Upon his return to Earth, all his memories are lost, except who he is and the knowledge of his death, after which he goes on a long journey to rediscover himself. On a related note, tell us in the comments below, what are your thoughts on the character? And if you are familiar with the character of Spawn, which direction would you think would be the best direction the movie could go? And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you would like to see more videos like this in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.